This is the Amazing Yamaguchi Hawks, Japan's #2 hero in the world of My Hero Academia. Let's check him out. So starting off with the box, it is an older Amazing Yamaguchi figure, so has a crazier box style than their newer minimalistic look, which I enjoy both, but this one has more character in my opinion. As you can see on the front, we have the branding and a full body shot of Hawks, the name and show on the bottom. On one side we have Hawks in a dynamic pose with some anime stills behind them, and on the back we've got a lot going on. We have smaller pictures displaying all the different faceplates for Hawks, and all around we have a couple of poses to showcase the figure's articulation and variety. Then on the bottom right we have a small picture showing all the accessories that come included. On the other side we have some colorful shots of Hawks, and then here's the top, and here's the bottom. But that's enough of the box. We're here for the stuff inside, so let's get to it. Starting off the accessories, here we have the base faceplate he comes packaged with, and to swap faceplates you'll simply pull off the hair, the faceplate, and then reverse that to put on a new one. So here we have a more disappointed, blank looking face. Here he is with a smiling faceplate, and you also have another hairpiece that brings the glasses attached. And if you wish to change the eyes on any of these faceplates, you have to pull them out from behind the faceplate, and then you have various options to swap with. And moving on to the hands, here he is with some good old fists. Here he is with some flat, open karate chopping hands. Here are some pointing fingers, or him handing out some L's. Here he is with some open action hands, as well as two separate hands meant to hold specific accessories, like the coffee can and a separate pair of glasses. And since Hawks is such a cool guy, you also get a pair of hands that fit into his pockets. They're sculpted in a way that makes it look natural and fit into a little pocket in the pants. And lastly for the hands, we have some gripping hands, which can hold swords or a variety of weapons you may have. But in this case, it's for his giant feather swords, so he can be a complete badass swordsman. Now, we can't talk about Hawks without talking about his main feature, his wings. So on the back, we have two peg holes to fit them. You'll start with these two small red joints. And with these, you can attach Hawk's little chicken wings. If you're familiar with the anime or manga, these are for when he uses his quirk too much, loses a lot of his feathers, and has to regrow them. And when he does regrow them, you get these beautiful things here. These are some beautifully sculpted wings. Each feather is sculpted in, and the wings are broken into 3 pieces to allow for some amazing articulation with them. You can have them all the way up, you can move them forward to cover Hawks up, you can get a lot of movement. It's fantastic. Revoltech killed it with the wings. Now the wings also come with some extra accessories for them, starting with these small attachments you can peg into the wings to make it look like he's shooting some feathers. And lastly for the accessories, you get 2 of these effect pieces that make it look like Hawks is calling back all his feathers to his wings. You simply slide them into the stands and place it behind Hawks. Alright, starting off Hawk's articulation, he can look up very high, which is good for a character like him that goes into flight poses. He can look this far down. He can look this far down, he can look side to side, good tilt thanks to the neck articulation, arms can go about this high, spin around if not blocked by the wings, good bend at the elbow, and full movement on the wrists. Your body can twist and turn from the waist and diaphragm, some tilt at the diaphragm as well, and with Hawks, you're able to crunch forward very far, although it might look a little bad from behind. However, this might be the furthest I've seen a figure be able to bend forward. Unfortunately though, because of the jacket, you're not able to go too far back. Now for the legs, you're able to kick up extremely high, which I think is sick. It can also look pretty funny at times. It can also go pretty far back, some thigh swivel, and my favorite part of the legs for Hawks, the knees. Not only does it have a great bend to it, but I also love how they made it look very seamless. It blends in with the rest of the figure nicely and doesn't break the sculpt at all. The feet get some boot swivel, full movement for the ankles, and of course, some toe articulation. Starting off the size comparison, here we have Hawks next to the Amazing Yamaguchi Todoroki and the Amazing Yamaguchi Moon Knight. Here he is with the Mezco Wolverine and the SH Figure Arts Deadpool. And as always, this Wolverine is too tall, especially when next to Hawks. Here we have the reissues of the Mafex Ben Reilly and Black Hush Batman. For some Marvel Legends, we have the King in Black Venom and the Final Swing Spider-Man. And lastly, the Jada Toys Ryu and Fei Long. Like the rest of the Amazing Yamaguchi My Hero line, Hawks is an outstanding figure that offers so much. from crazy range and articulation with a variety of accessories to switch up his style. Even if you're not the biggest fan of My Hero, Hawks is still a very cool winged character you can add to your collection. This is the most recent figure I got from the line, and it only excites me for the rest to come, like Dabi, Ochako, and Shigaraki. If you have the chance to get this guy for yourself, I highly recommend it. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the video. Leave a comment on what figure you'd like me to review next. If you found this review helpful, consider leaving a like to help with the channel, and subscribe for future reviews on more figures. I'm also going to start being more active on my Instagram, so if you'd like to see pictures of all these figures I review plus more, make sure to go follow me. And as always, see you guys later, and have a great time collecting.